Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to London. Let me tell you something just to start. In 1992, just right after joining Celsa, I was part of the team that was organizing the IREPAS meeting, and it was right in this place, the same hotel. I don't remember if it was as good as today, but it was in this place. At that time, as a newcomer into the company, my main job was to bring the coffees to Mr. Yugas. So basically, it was a coffee boy. Today, obviously, I'm pleased, and I thank you for the invitation to do this presentation. Today, obviously, I'm pleased, and I thank you for the invitation to do this presentation in front of such a first-class audience, and not to be the coffee boy anymore. Okay, this is basically the table. Shows signs of strengthening in the coming month, despite we are still suffering the negative effects of the year. We'll see a general economic situation improving, improving, and we'll go in 2013 for 2012 and 3.9 for 13. Let's have a little bit more a look more in detail. If you go to advanced economies, leading indicators suggest that economic activity in the US and Japan is gaining traction. Economic sentiment showed clear signs of stabilization in Europe, and business confidence indicators turned up in Germany, which is basically the main economy in Europe. So in general, we can say that in advanced economies, just to finish, Japan, after the shock of earthquake last year, it appears that economy is gaining strength, and it's going to go 1.7 this year and 1.6 next year. So advanced economies will grow as a. If we go to emerging and developing economies, we say also industrial production shows improving momentum in most of emerging world. Let's talk a little bit more about China in this year, 3.5 next year, and China, just the expectations, there's a variety of figures, but this one is saying that 8 MENA countries, they're going to grow 3.2 this year, 3.6 next year, but if you dig inside MENA countries, up is something that I think is true, is that steel is basically not replaceable. Steel is a base material that is needed for the economy, for developing a country. So it's something that has been commented before, almost close to 1.5 billion tons in 2001 product consumption, and this is mostly powered by construction, which is a stronger pace of growth, and it's getting share in total steel consumption. So that's where Asian markets are supporting a consistent comment in the presentation is that basically the areas of the world sustaining the strength. Let's now see long product by areas versus 2010. In 2011, long products recovered. Europe 2%, North America 4%, Asia 10%, being a real brief. A comment on this graph, I think the main point to highlight is the reinforcing. I've picked two, and I think that in general, in recent years, improved to overcome a disadvantage that it was in the past. Reinforcing construction requires an industrial infrastructure that is not fully available in many. Let's go by product. Reinforcing bars perform well thanks to construction activity and emerging markets. Improvement in industrial activity fueled while remarkable growing pace. So on the basic four areas of full products and long products. Here, offshore activity had sections market recovery in North America because there is one of the big contributors to the big markets for sections. Europe went down, rest of the world stable, and Asia also doing well. About 10%. Emerging bars, improvement of industrial production in different areas lifted total consumption of merchant by 9% increase, so good. Rest of the world, 3% Europe. And finally, for wire rod, industrial production showed improvement almost everywhere. As a result, wire rod market growth showed a stronger pace around all long products, up to 11%. In North America, although construction didn't perform the year last year, so wire rod consumption improved 5%, which is well below 10%. Okay, let's specifically go to the rebar market. As I said before, it's a across Brazil balanced, and the only exception to that is Turkey, but Turkey also is up. Price, but another variable, that is also interesting to do an analysis is what we call spread. You know, spread is the difference, like similar to margin, is the difference between of the presentation and the outlook that we can probably take from what we have been seeing here. As a first point, I would say, after the slowdown caused by European sovereign debt, strong in Q3 11, global economy shows signs of improvement for coming months. Major advanced economies signal stronger activity goes slower than previous years or previous forecasts. All indicators suggest the performance of all economy will improve. As point number 2, mill located in mills located in the slowest areas are monitoring regional markets. The focus is the profit. Of general improvement demand, raw materials, costs, and margin pressures, price levels will continue to move up. Although volatility, I say volatility and short-term change in price action will be present in the trade, but probably, as we have been commenting the whole day, in a more reduced